Hey guys, this is Cheap Ass Statue Collector, and today we're going to look at a 1/6 size statue, the Kotobukiya Catwoman. This is not a Kotobukiya statue, this is just a regular 1/6. Even though she is very provocative, it is not a Basojo statue. Before we start the grade, I just want everyone to know this is my opinion. These grades help me keep the video short, help me keep it to the point. And really, I want to pick out the flaws. I want to pick out all the cool things about the statue as well that might help you or might not help you with your purchasing decisions if you decide to pick up one of these statues in the future. So with that said, let's go ahead and grade the pose. The pose for the statue gets a B+. The only reason it doesn't get an A is because she's kind of crouched down and it makes the statue look really small. Next to Batman, she's tiny. I guess it kind of fits her character because she's Catwoman and cats crawl around. But for a 1/6 statue, it's really small. I would like it if she was in a different stance, but it fits her character. It fits her character in the comics as well, so it looks good, B+. Let's go ahead and go next to the paint. Now the paint gets a B. The paint is shaded in all the right places. The only flaws that I see are paint chips that have happened over time that weren't there before when I got this statue. So I'm wondering how bad it's going to get and if the other Kotobukiya statues paint quality is not as good on the Superman and the Wonder Woman Kotobukiya statues that I have. Other than that, this paint job looks like it's straight out of the Batman series where Jim Lee started illustrating for Batman 608, I think is the first comic he started drawing for Batman. Yeah, that's the grade it gets for the paint. Let's go ahead and move on to the sculpt details. Now the sculpt details gets an A. There's nothing wrong with this statue. It's got all the right details in all the right places. If you look right here, there's her zipper. Actually, you can see the zipper details on that. That's excellent. And actually, I don't know if you can see it in this camera, but if you zoom in enough, or if you look up closely enough to her eyes, the plastic is kind of transparent. You can see her eyes and the paint job that they put in the eyes in this statue, which is really cool since her goggles don't move up on this statue. So there's a lot of detail this tiny little statue, which is cool. Now let's go to the price. I'm sure I would have gave this a better price when I first got the statue, but since it's sold out and it's gone up in price, I give this grade a C for the statue. It's really light, like I said, and it's small. It's PVC plastic, and at last I looked online on eBay, it was going for no less than $200. So, which I think is quite a bit for a plastic statue at 1/6 size, and she's not even really fully 1/6. I mean, the proportions are 1/6, but it's really small. So take that in mind when you want to purchase this statue. If you already have the Batman, the Superman, and the Wonder Woman, and the Flash, and you want to pick her up, and you really want to spend the money, then go ahead. But she is going to cost you a little bit. But with that said, that is the grade, and I hope you guys enjoyed the overview. Thanks.